In today's video, we're going to be going over 5 decks today that will absolutely crush in the Build and Electro Spirit Deck challenge coming out. As you guys are seeing this video, the challenge is out and live, so make sure to take your time, relax, because if you get 3 losses, you're out. You're going to have the pass royale in order to restart or pay that gem fine. So make sure you go through all 5 decks we're going to showcase here today, guys. We're going to play matches with 3 of them, and then the other 2 we're more so going to explain. So the video is not too long, and therefore you guys will get right into this challenge and absolutely crush. Before we get into deck number 1, I do want to remind you guys to subscribe down below. We're literally so close to 100,000 subscribers, so I do truly appreciate all the support. Boom! Deck number 1 today is going to be log bait with the Electro Spirit version, because this is an insanely fast cycling log bait version, guys, with the Tesla and with the rocket. If you're worried about not getting enough damage with this deck, then definitely leave the rocket in here. Obviously, the rocket can do so much tower damage over time, and if you're not worried about that and you want an even faster cycle, another variant of this deck can use the fireball instead of the rocket, allowing that to be used with in combination with your goblin barrel to absolutely destroy anything that might place troop wise for your goblin barrel. But the super fast cycle allows you to constantly put on pressure and just destroy opponents, guys. Let's get right into match number 1. Alrighty, guys, we're in match number 1. Now make sure to stay tuned until the end of the video, because we're going to be going through the play style, how to win it precisely with every single deck here today, guys. The Electro Spirit is going to be essential in this deck, obviously playing a role on defense, and that is an incredibly unlucky start. I did not expect a Fire Spirit. I figured he was going to go with something else, but we will see a beautiful counter to our goblin barrel there for him. He has got the log, he's got the Fire Spirit, something to consider, guys. Let's see what else he has in here. Is this going to be a rocket matchup for game number 1? Sorry, Expo I meant. It's looking like it very well might be. Nope, it's going to be Hog Rider. Let's go ahead and get all this down, guys. Valkyrie here, although she will not initially target the Hog Rider, her splash damage will reach that Hog Rider and absolutely take him down. So let's go ahead and go with the Goblin Barrel here. I'm assuming he's not going to go for a Fire Spirit. He's probably going to log. Yeah, he's going to log or not. He's going to take that damage, guys. The Archer resets. Those Goblins will get some awesome hits for us, and we do have a really fast cycling log base. So if he thinks he can outcycle us, he will this time, but overall he's not going to have the best time trying to outcycle us. It's going to be very tough for him, and we're going to make sure this Archer dies. The Hog Rider only gets 2 swings, and that is honestly not the end of the world. A lot of people would panic and spend way too much elixir there, when really, guys, 2 hog shots not going to mean anything, especially since we have rocket, and he probably has rocket as well. We're going to call that now. I'm assuming he's got the rocket, but we'll see what he actually has. Let's go Princess. Let's go with an immediate Valkyrie to try and bait something out. The cannon comes down. That is awesome for us. He's wasted a log there. Now we'll be able to go with our Goblin Barrel and hopefully get some free damage, assuming he does not place a ton of elixir. So yeah, we get a bunch of damage there. That is just what you love to see. If he goes with this Hog Rider, we of course have Tesla, but now we are feeling good. Let's go ahead and get ready to skeletons here, and then we'll go ahead and rocket. This is going to be a beautiful defense. We take out those archers with the distraction, and then we rocket to get some awesome value on the left. As long as you save enough elixir for that rocket, you see you're going to be in a good spot, and you'll be able to at least confiscate for some mistakes you might make. So in terms of playing here, let's go ahead and go with our Princess. Nice, we get the Ice Spirit here. He might be freaking out if he doesn't have rocket. I'm assuming he must, though. I'd be very surprised if he does not have rocket. Let's go ahead with an Electro Spirit here, since he's been going with those skeletons. The cannon comes down right at the bridge. Let's go ahead and Tesla this. We know he might have Fireball as well. Was that the other card? I cannot remember, guys, for the life of me, what his other card was, but we will go ahead and Valkyrie this. The Valkyrie splash damage, like we said, will absolutely shred this Hog Rider, so it's really not going to get a whole lot of value. We can go with a really sick play here. Let's do it. Let's go for the rocket in the back, and then the Goblin Barrel right behind the tower. This, ultimately, a lot of people will miss your barrel, guys. They will 100% whiff that log, just like as you see there. It's just such an outplay there that a lot of people cannot deal with it. Like, that play is ridiculous. A lot of people do not expect it, and we'll go ahead and log this right here. Beautiful log, honestly. I mean, we predict that the Hog Rider is going to destroy that Tesla. That is the case. We'll 100% go with just a rocket now, because we know he's going to build up something slow. We can afford to rocket if he pressures with a Hog Rider, and we just go with our Tesla, and we just go with our Valkyrie, and this log along with the Valkyrie will be enough to kill this Hog Rider. There's just not going to be enough for him to do here, so the rocket cycle in double elixir. As long as you survive and don't overcommit, you will be able to win these games because of it. If he goes with a log this time on our Goblin Barrel, we're going to definitely punish him here and go with all of this. So let's go ahead and Tesla. Let's go ahead and Valkyrie. He's going to log probably. Will we see the log? We see the lightning. I knew there was something sneaky he was saving. Let's go ahead and toss down our rocket. All we need is a couple more rockets, all because we've been playing this one so well. But the Archer comes down, the Ice Spirit comes down. Let's go ahead and go with this. We're going to go with the Electro Spirit and a Goblin Barrel. and we'll hopefully get a little bit of damage off with this, guys. Does he Fire Spirit? He's not going to get that down in time. All we have to do is rocket now, and that is going to be a very good game to start this off. As you see there, plenty of things didn't necessarily go our way, and we're still able to confiscate with the good plays and absolutely crush. So thank you so much for the love, Junior. That was an excellent game, and let's move on to deck number 2. So this has been deck number 1 today, guys. It is the Log Bait Fast Cycling deck with the Rocket Cycle, of course. Very fun deck in my opinion to play. This is my favorite out of them all because I'm just personally a Log Bait fan. If this one is not for you, definitely stay tuned until the end. We have 4 more different variations of Electro Spirit decks for you guys today. Deck variant number 2 is going to be the Royal Hogs, obviously control deck with the Electro Spirit in here. This deck is incredibly strong because the swarm potential, guys, with the Royal Hogs, with the Royal Recruits, you can ultimately build up massive pushes, and against Lava Hound, I'm actually not too sure what to do. That is going to be interesting, guys. We don't necessarily have a whole bunch of answers. Let's just toss down some Royal Hogs and see if we can force out any elixir. Does he have a minion horde? I was about to say, does he have minion horde minions? He does go down with a minion horde there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and zappies this Lava Hound. We do a bunch of damage defensively. If we can sneak down a flying machine, I think we'll be okay. But to be honest, I am a bit worried right now. We're going to go ahead and sneak down our flying machine. As you see there, guys, just the ultimate play of those arrows supporting our Royal Hogs is absolutely essential. We'll go ahead and toss down a barbell here as well. Let's say good game. Does he give up immediately after that? He might. Okay, he goes with the lightning. We're seeing a lot of lightnings today, guys. He's forced out a lightning and a mega minion. Very important with this deck to know your opponent's elixir cost, as with most decks, but this one especially because we know he does not have enough elixir to really defend these Royal Hogs. Unless he tosses down some sort of really amazing answer, we should be fine because we have the arrows for his minion horde. We're feeling good about that. Now that we know his a little bit parts of his deck, we just got to save our cards accordingly, guys. These Royal Hogs will tag up the tower. We'll go with an Electro Spirit as well because as long as we have our arrows, we can 100% counter that minion horde. So I'm feeling good. He's going with a tombstone there. That is honestly a really bad play because obviously it doesn't even get him King activation. He mistimed it. It maybe could have worked, but it was a bit of a misplay there. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and relax and let's see what we can do to try and take this man's down. Let's go with some more recruits in the back. We don't want to obviously leak elixir. I do believe we're a little bit ahead on elixir than him, and we're going to wait for him to make a play of the Lava Hound because we only have a couple air answers in this deck. So it's very important we save them for this, guys. We're gonna wait, we're going to relax, and now we know that it is completely safe to go in here. We're probably going to see a minion horde left lane, in which case that's fine because we will take the right tower. In this Lava Hound, we're going to just need to fully counter and defend, guys. So let's go ahead and go with our zappies. As soon as these minions walk up, we'll go ahead and arrows. Let's go ahead and arrows now. We do see the lightning come down. The flying machine's taking hits, taking some big hits. In fact, the Electro Spirit here, though, look at that value, guys. And we'll be able to also sneak down a barbell to tank even more for our tower. Guys, clean defenses all around. We're beating a Lava Hound player right now. It is looking seriously good. He goes with a tombstone. Let's go ahead and Electro Spirit this, guys. Electro Spirit will be awesome for us. We get that minion horde value as well. This Electro Spirit's going crazy. Arrows come down. Zappies, Piggy, and Barbarian all moving up. Is this going to be enough to take the tower? I sure hope so. I'm thirsty for this 2 crown, guys. The flying machine's on the tower. That is a lightning on defense, sir. This man's is absolutely holding on to everything he can to try and not lose this tower. And honestly, it's looking like it might work. That is going to be game. Wow, guys. Very, very close match. Not really. We destroyed him, but very close in the sense that we almost got the second tower. Good game. Thank you very much for playing. And as you saw there, this deck with the Electro Spirit just absolutely countering him with all of that control. Like we said, you have the power to control and just really play that match how you want. If I wanted to be more aggressive there, we could have, but obviously playing defensive, being safe, knowing you need those air counters against that Lava Hound is absolutely essential. Deck number 3 of 5 today, and the last one we're going to be playing with is a Hog Rider Valkyrie Rocket deck. Now the reason why this deck is once again so strong is because defensively you have pretty much all the answers, and then you also have that ability to rocket cycle. So if you don't like this rocket cycle type deck, then stay tuned for the last 2 decks, guys. We're going to be getting into them and explaining exactly how they work, and they're 2 entirely different variations. So the Hog Rider first play will be awesome here. You normally don't want to go with a prediction log unless you really know your opponent's deck, but we will see the Royal Recruits, guys. So with this one, once again, like the other one, you can throw in a Valkyrie, or sorry, a Fireball instead of the rocket if you wish. Let's go ahead and go with our Valkyrie here to tank for our Princess. That is going to be awesome for us. We'll go ahead and go with some skeletons. He is going to absolutely crush here. We go with the Tesla. That sucks that we did have to force out the Tesla. We'll go ahead and log it here. Now I know he doesn't have a lot of elixir, so that's why we're going with the Hog Rider here. He's going to have the mini P.E.K.K.A, so he's actually got some great answers to our cards. We're gonna see if we can take down this mini P.E.K.K.A with just 2 elixir, guys. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Electro Spirit. Go on, you got this. Let's go for the skeletons. Can we get this thing? The mini P.E.K.K.A will get targeted by the other tower, and that thing will go down beautifully. So with this matchup here, we obviously realize that he's got pretty strong cards. He's got the flying machine up in here. We're gonna need a lot of elixir defensively, so we're going to definitely play this one by playing slow, stacking Teslas, and stacking princesses. We're gonna have to really defend and then hopefully chip his tower down over time. That is gonna be the best way we win these things, guys. So let's go ahead, go with our princess. If he goes with a flying machine, we have to instantly Valkyrie. We're going to do it. Do we get there in time? We do not. He's got the fireball, something to remember. The flying machine does get a lot of value for him, so that's going to be very rough for us in that sense. Let's go ahead and go with our Electro Spirit. Let's go ahead and go with some skeletons. Can we get this king tower, guys? We do get the king tower, it looks like. That is going to be absolutely massive in this matchup. That is what you like to see. We could go with the hog rider at the bridge and a prediction rocket on the mini P.E.K.K.A. Very risky play, but in this sense, I think it's honestly worth it because double elixir is coming up real soon. Let's go ahead and do it. Well, let's go ahead and just do it, guys. The rocket goes down. He does place the mini P.E.K.K.A right into it, and that hog rider will get some awesome value for us. Let's go ahead and princess right lane to obviously be a little pesky here. He's going to force out the flying machine. That is huge. I did not expect him to do that, guys. Why would he use his flying machine there, guys? I think this is going to cause some major issues because our Valkyrie and Hog Rider are now moving up. He's going to Royal Recruits this. We just go ahead and log, pave way for our Hog Rider. He has to Fireball. That is so much elixir. And now we're back to our Tesla. If he goes with these Royal Hogs that we assume he may or may not have, I think we're sitting all right. So there's the Royal Hogs. We're going to obviously have to get our Valkyrie down here. The Royal Hogs, the Rage Spell, it's all going in. It's obviously very strong, but the Log and Princess are enough to clean it up. What? They all go down there. We're going to save up for another Hog Rider and Rocket. And honestly, this should be it. This should be it, guys. Let's actually, no, let's not rocket. Let's relax. Mini P.E.K.K.A hopefully doesn't finish off our Hog Rider. We do not get a shot off there, however. Not the best. Let's go ahead and do all this. Do we see a Rage Spell? Holy moly, we do, guys. Rage Mini P.E.K.K.A. Tesla's dying. Valkyrie does clean up, though. Let's go ahead and go with our Hog Rider. Let's go with an Electro Spirit. Let's go with a Log. For those goblins that are coming out, they do get stunned. The Log cleans up. Princess. Dude, what the heck? This is awesome. We actually get the rocket value, and that is an awesome match for game number 3, boys. We're undefeated. Not necessarily an easy deck there. Obviously, we didn't even have the Fireball version, and we're still able to come out on top. Crazy, crazy fun match. Thank you very much for playing, sir. That has been deck number 3 today. You see the synergy of this deck. The splash damage, obviously compensating for not having a fireball there, is making up for the fact that we don't have a ton of splash in terms of spells. So we are still able to kill the Royal Hogs, even though they're raged, making that actually a winnable matchup. So awesome stuff there. Deck number 4, which is also going to be linked in the description, is the Royal Giant Fisherman Mother Witch deck with the Electro Spirit, of course, because you need the Electro Spirit. And then deck number 5 with the Electro Spirit today is going to be the Fast Cycling Expo 3.0 with the Electro Spirit version. All of these decks here work. It's all dependent on what you guys want. So if these decks are not working for you, try another variant. Maybe you're better with a cycle deck. Maybe you're better with the Royal Giant Spam. I don't know. It's all up to you. Hopefully this video helped, and if it did, obviously make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share with your clanmates if they are having trouble. But best of luck. Seriously, everyone trying out in this challenge, you're going to want to get that legendary chest. That is an ultimate goal. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Master Diddy-san, out.